May dalawang mukha nga ba ang sining, Mr. President? O sa likod ng puting tabing ay ibang itsura ng muka ang nakatago? Pagkatapos ng manok na galing sa China at Amerika, dumako naman tayo sa bigas na tanim ng mga Vietcong. Sometime in August 2000, when Mr. Estrada was hardly talking to me on account of my hard-headedness on the issue of weteng, he was giving a direct order to one of my subordinate officers in PAOK TF to release a shipload of smuggled rice that was apprehended somewhere in the Cebu, Bohol area. The PAOK TF officer was with me in Cebu during that time, and he was relaying to me the President's order. I did not bother to find out anymore if the officer complied or not with Mr. Estrada's order. I thought I should not interfere with a direct order coming from the President, no less, to a subordinate officer, because in doing so, I felt that it would add insult to injury upon myself. Sadly, Mr. President, because we never punish smugglers, the same people who sabotage our economy during the Estrada regime are the same saboteurs in bed with the present dispensation. Walang nagbago, lalo lang lumaki ang komisyon at lagayan ngayon. In an effort to defend himself from accusations that he may have been involved in the Dacer Corbito double murder case, he has consistently asserted that he never dealt with officials other than heads of agencies. Yet, Mr. President, on so many occasions, and I have personal knowledge on this, during his presidency, he was giving direct orders and instructions deep into the layers of the entire government bureaucracy, the PNP and the PAOK-TF included. And those who have worked with him in Malacanang know whereof I speak. Mr. Estrada had the temerity to issue a press statement that I was the one who knew and in fact supervised what former police officer Cesar Mancao had testified in court as Operation Oplan Delta, allegedly a special operations plan designed to neutralize Bobby Dacer. Mabuti pa si Mr. Estrada, alam niyang may Oplan Delta. Ako, sa mga pahayagan at kamakailan ko lamang narinig at nalaman na mayroon palang Oplan Delta, Mr. President. Sa halip na idepensa na lang niya ang sarili niya, bakit kailangang magturo pa siya ng iba? Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, maraming bagay-bagay na sa abot ng aking natuklasan matapos ang aking sariling pagsasaliksik at pag-iimbestiga hindi lamang sa usaping Dacer Corbito, kundi pati ibang kasong paaring kinasangkutan ni Ginoong Estrada ang nais kong ibahagi sa kapulungang ito. Marami din akong gustong itanong kay Mr. Estrada. Una, sino ang inutusan mo para iharas at gipitin ang pamilya ni Al Yuchenko? Pangalawa, sino ang tumawag sa iyo para utusan ako na i-pull out ang mga tao kong nakaabang para hulihin ang smuggled chicken parts? Pangatlo, kaninong shipment ng smuggled rice ang ipinarelease mo sa Cebu? At higit sa lahat, pang-apat, ano-ano pa ang mga iniutos mo sa ating mga dating tauhan sa PAOK-TF na lingid sa aking kaalaman? But for now and today, Mr. President, I will limit the subject of my privileged speech to the issues I mentioned. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, with your indulgence, please allow me to take the floor once again next week. For former President Joseph Ejercito Estrada, there is no corruption if it does not involve government funds. Therefore, following his flawed logic, It is not corruption to accept bribes from Hueteng and some shady deals that involve using the power and influence of the presidency. He has not heard of conflict of interest, nor taking advantage of one's position to amass wealth. He has not changed that loose definition of corruption, Mr. President. In media interviews and in his conversations with friends and associates, he maintains that he had not done anything wrong since all his transactions while he was president did not involve government funds. Now, he is presenting himself again to the Filipino people for one more chance at the presidency. At this juncture of our history, after suffering 8 years of unmitigated corruption under the present regime, which succeeded the Estrada presidency, I would be remiss in my sworn duties as an elected member of the Senate, as a nationally elected official of the land, if I did not unburden myself of my insights into the character of Mr. Estrada. Marahil, may mga magsasabi na sa mga binigkas ko ngayon ay hindi ako marunong tumanaw ng utang na loob, lalo na sa Pangulong siyang naghirang sa akin bilang hepe ng Philippine National Police. Ngunit, hindi naman din matatawaran ang naibahagi kong tulong 10 ng aking mga tauhan sa kanyang katanyagan nung siya ay nanunungkulang Vice Presidente at bilang Chairman ng Presidential Anti-Crime Commission. Ang mas mahalaga ay pairalin ang marapat at matuwid. At lalong mahalaga na gawing kataas-taasang adhikain ang kapakanan at kinabukasan ng mamamayang Pilipino. God save the Philippines from Joseph Ejercito Estrada. Thank you, Mr. President and my distinguished colleagues.